What are we looking at? Well, first of all, if you're even seen this, this one will be at Mr. 10mm Bullet. I'm thinking maybe the next one will be at the new CaptainDick Nozzle channel. We'll see.
What happened to the other CaptainDick Nozzle channel?
I got a second strike for breaking community guidelines on talking about how Trump won. Evidently, YouTube is ignoring everything coming out of Twitter, but that's okay. What are we looking at? We are looking at Artisan or Anal something. Brewworks sour cone.
It is Artisanal.
Anal Artists. Sour cone. There's this was a 4-pack, and they had I didn't even realize it. I'm not saying I wouldn't have purchased it if I saw the, what's the other one? Blueberry? Grape. I thought all 5 actually.
Did they have a fried chicken beer?
I thought all these were the cherry, but
surprise.
Does it say it has to be rolled?
I don't know. I'm rolling.
Contain sugar melt, keep refrigerated, and drink fresh. Brewed, where brewery owned, New York craft, 6%. Warning, sticking can up your ass. Never mind.
Hey, did you see the guy over in France that came in with a frickin' live or a live shell shoved up his ass?
I don't even know if I even want to encourage them to ask more information about.
They had to evacuate the hospital, and they're like, well, he's like, I found it at my brother's house. Yeah, but how did it get up your ass? I mean, did you slip and fall and it just happened to be there and you're like, oh, I'm going to wait a while before I go to the hospital?
Well, when my mother worked in the emergency room, there's a lot of things stuck up people's asses. One of her favorite was the guy who said he slipped and fell on the mayonnaise jar in the shower.
Wait, a mayonnaise jar? A mayonnaise jar.
Yeah. Okay, so this doesn't even look cherry. It looks like...
No, it's reddish. You ever looked at watery cherry juice? This is what it looks like.
Okay.
Really red cherry juice is artificially colored. It was red number 50, and that causes, like, anal cancer, so...
Well, it's the right brewery. It does.
Smells like cherries.
Smell like cherries.
How much was this?
It's like when your mechanic drives your car and says, how much you pay for this?
I would buy this again.
Yeah, this one isn't bad. I don't remember. I think it was $14. $14 or $15 for the 4-pack. Is that Shanghai again?
Nope. Hang on. Yeah. It's over here at Eric and Christine's.
Okay, let's just get on some comments.
You knock on the back door and she'll let you in, right? Okay. Thanks, boss.
On the wrong video, Mike Moore says, damn, that's a cool knife.
I gotta do something for that kid. He stepped up today.
I'm assuming you're talking about this one, Mike, that I got from Azusi.
So I saw a video. I don't know if it was photoshopped or if somebody took the blade out, but they cut it to look like a cock and balls when it came out. I would take one of those and I'd replace the blade with a knife, or the blade with a cock and balls, and give it to Matt. Be like, here you go, Matt.
Okay. And of course, I won't miss the opportunity to tell everybody that you... Oh, by the way, that's the second strike. They give... There's 2 active strikes right now, so if they give me one more, you'll find that the channel doesn't exist anymore.
You know, that's kind of weird. Like, they deleted my comment the other day, and all I did was I just kind of compared Eric to Joe Biden, using pretty much his exact words about being Irish and not being stupid, And being married to an Italian.
Cold hard bastard, 2 thumbs up and 2 shots. Want to make sure that I don't.
Those are actually bourbon glasses. Shots would be all the way to the top. That's 2 fingers of bourbon.
And these here. Clyde says second. Gunwild says, sup, bitches. Bravo Niner. Oh, B9. B9 is a hit.
That's 2 more.
And that is sunk. 1 to go. 1 to go. Gotta keep that.
You think she lays eggs? That's one hot chick.
There's at least 3 pictures of her in there because I
kind of a wide nose though, doesn't she?
I could not take her out of the lineup. She was just too good.
That's interesting. She's wearing Gene Simmons' face as swimwear.
Clyde says whiskey and revolution for all. DFC says podium sniff. We'll discuss that. We'll discuss Clyde's.
Hey, no. We're not going to get too far away from that. It's Friday. It's fucked up Friday.
Salute, says El Tenda. You don't need to tell me about how fucked up it is. So Progressive.
Please tell me it's not another dog.
Progressive made the mistake of sending me a text rating my experience on a scale of 0 through 10. 10 being good. I hit 0 and hit send, and it said, "We'll have a representative contact you." Now, the representative tried to contact me. I had not moved from my house. I had full service. I had already spoken to several people today from that exact location, and yet I just kept losing her. It showed that the call was still active, and she said she could hear me, but I could no longer hear her. And after the second time that happened in a row, she never tried calling back. And I was like, well, that kind of bummed me out. Now,
See, here's the problem, Eric. You're going to get a strike on this for talking bad about progressives.
Every person at Progressive Insurance, or at least the road hazard, it's probably a separate company.
Roadside assistance.
Every person I talked to was nice, even the ones that barely spoke English. But the ones that spoke English were great. Now, every single time you talk to them, it took well over, I'm not exaggerating, somewhere between 20 and 30 minutes from the time that I picked up the phone until I was actually speaking to somebody and not waiting on hold. Then they're like, I hope you're, or are you in a safe location? And I'm like, yeah, I'm sitting on my couch because this all started yesterday.
So, Eric, in their defense, one, according to Joe Biden, this is a storm of the century, and you should have left yesterday
20
for traveling.
3.5 hours from the time that I called for a tow truck to when my truck was sitting on a flatbed. 23.5 hours. The lady said the ticket, she goes, "This is completely ridiculous." Then it was like,
So
hello?
Okay.
Hello?
One is we're dealing with a ton of snow. And a ton of idiots. And I'm going to tell you what, I'm not an idiot driver, but I almost ended up in 3 snowbanks today.
But
just hear me out. Hear me out.
you just have to know I also wasn't calling local.
I know.
So
I know.
that compounds the problem.
Compounds the problem. So you've got half the country right now, like Clyde. He's like, holy shit, it's 20 degrees out. Really, dude? That's shorts weather.
Wow. I'd be out there like this.
I could be jerking off in the backyard, be like, hey.
You know what's great about the temperature right now? If you toss a load, it goes solid and then kills somebody. Cumsicles.
Hey, we should go try that boiling water thing.
Oh, her face sucks, but that body.
We should go try the boiling water thing where you boil water and you throw it up in the air and it comes down on you and it burns you.
I've tried it. It just turns to smoke. The funny thing is you have to do it with boiling water. Cold water just doesn't get it done. Jolson, we need less cowbell. I agree. Tardicia says, 'tis the season. Mr. 27 says, is there a non-cowbell season? Tardicia says, only St. Switherland's Day? Switherland's Day?
St. Swithin's Day.
Tardicia says, never heard of it.
Hold up.
Or sorry, Mr. 27 says, never heard of it.
Hey Google, what is St. Swithin's Day?
Here you go.
And? What the fuck was that?
Hey Google, can you tell me again, what is St. Swithin's Day?
Sure. In the United Kingdom, St. Swithin's Day will be on Saturday, July 15th, 2023.
Hey Google, what is St. Swithin's Day?
Here you go.
Here I go what?
At a certain point in time,
Hey Google, who was St. Swithin's?
According to Wikipedia, Swithin was an Anglo-Saxon bishop of Winchester and subsequently patron saint of Winchester Cathedral. His historical importance as bishop is overshadowed by his reputation for posthumous miracle working.
He's the patron
According to
saint
tradition, if it rains on St. Swithin's Bridge on his feast day, it will continue
Google,
for 40
stop.
days. Do you want to hear?
no.
He is the you know what he is? He is the patron saint of improperly answered Google questions.
Okay, moving on, because there was a fair amount of these, because it's, I think, 2 days later. 2 days later and on a different channel. Tomorrow reading comments will be a lot easier because less than half the people seem to understand when I'm gone. Redneck says, like warm apple pie. Greetings, Captain. Greetings, Redneck. And he has a video up today reviewing the bottle in the back corner of our refrigerator.
Oh, the thumbs up.
He ordered it.
Sweet.
He liked that one. We've already reviewed the spicier one, and he said that one had a little kick to it.
We didn't review the spicy one. We reviewed the regular one.
Isn't that the regular one?
That's the spicy one.
Oh, he reviewed the regular one.
Eric.
I gotta go through. There's probably a shitload of them in there that are technically now expired. Seems how I'm drinking one that's expired. Personal. Sorry, Ed. Hot damn, personal favorite. Star Trek Continued. If you have Roku, you can do a search for Star Trek and you will find all of the fan-based episodes on there. And she played the counselor. And I have things that she could resolve. A lot of pent-up sexual hostility, for instance. Okay. Rich Huff says, cheers all. Cheers, Richie Poo. Excuse me. Hector says, splarf and dog shit tacos. Laugh out loud. I missed the club tonight, but... excuse me again. I was doing some pre-showing while he was upstairs talking to Christine. Got alert too late. G7 and...
You think those are steel toes?
I'd be surprised. They kind of look industrial, don't they?
I'll bet you they're
miss.
waterproof.
That's been called into miss.
I'll bet you they're waterproof.
I wonder if they're vagina proof.
I don't know.
Badge Ina.
Are we gonna do this, Eric?
Are you gonna do it?
You're going to do it with me.
Redneck says the Zippo will keep your trigger finger from freezing.
We're gonna do shots from the Erlenmeyer flask.
Do shots out
Lily?
Do shots out of your butthole.
That's shits.
Well, I guess things by the time you hear this, it'll be way too fucking late, but we will not be doing Locked and Loaded tonight. I asked this question of John over 4 hours ago, so I'm guessing Maine is getting its little dicky slapped, and he either doesn't have power or... You know what? I'm sorry, but I really didn't want to do Locked and Loaded tonight. I could do, I don't want to... Actually, I want to do Locked and Loaded more than I want to do this. Doing it.
That lap you did that short out your fucking TV.
No, I got the special cum protector on. That TV can take a load like nobody's business. Can't take the end of a really sharp break on a rifle though when you're shit-faced.
Would that make it a splat screen TV?
Okay, another one of those for that. I'll drink it.
Is it an LOAD?
Stop. Oh, you weren't. No, you were here, weren't you?
Yeah.
I opened that when you guys were here.
Yeah.
Oh, I do have a package. I have a package.
Do we open it? I'm gonna put this away.
Yeah, please.
Oh, come on, this stuff is great.
No, it's not. God.
Just wait until we get like 4 or 5 bottles at the next shoot.
Redneck Matt needs the Bluetooth air pump for the blow-up doll.
Well, this is for 1911 Lover.
Uh,
And it's too light. You know what? It's too light to even be a goddamn shirt. Are you opening this?
You can open it. Sure. M16. Oh, that's a personal favorite. Dual steel blade. On that. Reddick, I thought the Crate Club had a knife every month. BattlBox. BattlBox, the top box, has a knife. Crate Club, this is something new to me. I actually took a step. I don't know if you want to call it backwards.
Someone's taking paper.
I used to get the big box. There's only 4 of those a year. This one is monthly. So there's 12. So I did the math and came to the conclusion that that's a better deal. Oh. Someone's been pushing hard. I have the belt, the holster, the mag pouch, and the gun.
You know what I gotta see? I gotta see if I can find my shoulder holster from Iraq.
What was it for? A Beretta?
Yep, M9 9mm Beretta.
Shoulder. I like shoulder holsters.
I liked it because I could take it with the vest on. And I go to put the vest on. I just take and pull up like this, and I can put the 9mm here and the magazine's here, and it was perfect.
Did I ever ask you the question? What the fuck is this?
What the fuck is what?
Well, I'm gonna read questions. Otherwise, this turns into an all-night deal. John, no, I bought the magazine attached to that vest, and it is a genuine military issue magazine. And I'm wondering what the fucking umbilical cord is for.
This?
No, right above you.
This.
No, it's a gun mag. Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, it's got like, it almost looks like in case it comes off, well, I put those in there.
So you're looking at the pouch. It has a little cord on it.
Yeah, it looks like a telephone cord, a 1970s telephone cord.
Shit. Eric.
Huh.
You know what this is for?
Huh.
And honestly, that is exactly what it is. So the Beretta M9 has a little eyelet at the base of it.
Lanyard.
And this is supposed to have a little
A clip.
clip on it. And then this goes on your belt or on your equipment.
You can't drop the gun.
So if you drop it, it's hanging there like that. Because as you're climbing in and out of vehicles, that shit
happens. And you don't want to donate a gun? Or
I do have. I think I've given you some of the pistol lanyards, the green ones, green nylons. If not, I think I have some at the house.
No, you've given me mags. And then
I have another magazine for you too.
And you've converted them, and I've done a couple of my own because I like that.
I have a headspace and timing gauge for you.
For a M6, for an AR.
M2 heavy barrel.
Huh.
At this point in time, it's a key ring, but it's fucking cool.
Hey, I've got a few really cool I like that.
Now,
I've got the AR hammer that was converted into a bottle opener.
Yep. Now, if I was to win, say like the $500 million lottery, and I had $250 million, I think I could probably afford to get my FFL3 and do all the shit you need to have it. I'd have money enough to bribe the people who would get me the FFL3. And then...
Problem is, look at the world we live in. Our rights are being taken away faster than a fucking street sweeper going down.
Now, it's not just being taken away. Fuckfaces are giving them away. Look at the one where the Democrats wanted to pass a bill where if you gave up your right to own a firearm, you could never get it back. You could never purchase a firearm. It's like, why do we need a law for that? Why don't you just not go buy a gun? Why does there have to be a law? Are you not trust yourself to not go buy a gun and commit a crime or kill yourself because you're too stupid not to take care of yourself and you have to have the government hold your dick while you fuck?
You know why? Because in today's society, people are more concerned. The conversation at the goddamn water tank in the office is about some fucking piece of shit athlete getting signed for $3 million a year. Meanwhile, they're losing their rights. And people will say, well, that doesn't pertain to me. Oh, yeah?
It absolutely fucking does.
When people like me and him can no longer defend your fucking ass, you're going to be ushered into the goddamn ovens just like...
Eric,
Yes.
Eric, here's the problem. This will probably put me on an FBI watch list or another one.
or another one.
Another one.
Again.
I'm going to tell you what, Eric. If I can't get access to a gun, there's all kinds of other shit, all kinds of other fucking games I can play that are a hell of a lot more effective than guns.
If you think the only reason I have a gun is to do evil shit, I got news for you. I've watched MacGyver enough.
I'm more fucking scared of this than I am of Eric with a gun. Okay? You know what? I'm going to hang this shit in my new truck.
Let's just put that away.
I'm going to hang a cord on that in my new truck until someone notices.
So, you see Miles coming down the street carrying this, and I have less concern than if I saw him coming down the street with a butt plug hook.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Eric. You ain't gonna see this. You ain't gonna see shit before what happens. You're only see it for the moment that shit happens, and then you ain't gonna see shit else. If it comes to that. And there's hundreds of thousands of men and women out there like me that know about this shit, know how to do it, have experienced it from the receiving end, and would be more than capable on being the sending party. And a vast majority of them are military veterans and truly love this country and what it stands for.
What surprises me is when an actual veteran stands up for some of this anti-gun democratic stuff.
See, they were never really in it for, or they never really believed in it.
In it to win it.
Hey Eric, as much as I had problems with individuals in the Army, right?
Uh-huh.
I still absolutely loved the experiences I had, most of the people I met, the things I did, and what it stood for. And it stood for this country. Now we deal with the VA, we deal with all kinds of other crap, but I still get thanked nearly every day for my service when somebody finds out I was in the military. But it's
because you should be.
it is one of those things that people like that were disgruntled as soon as they entered military service. They didn't like it. They thought it was going to be, I'm going to go and I'm going to fuck around and get to go to college. And then they were expected to do shit. And you know what? They would be the same problems if they'd gone to college. They would have gone to college, partied, traveled on their student loans, and want it repaid. On your back. Or my back. Or your back.
Jesus Christ.
Can I get her on her back?
I don't know. You still might have a challenge climbing Mount Titties. Poco says, I'm here. You can start now.
See, that's the secret to taking care of my my GERD and at night. I just go ahead and lay down and put my head on her pillows, and it's going to keep my head elevated.
Mike says, cheers. Cheers, Mike. Oh, sub-comment. Poco, why is Matt wearing his sister's clothes? Then Scourge says Matt is his sister. That's his other personality. Poco says this group needs a psychiatrist. Couldn't be more true with the next one. Hector, because his mom's
That deserves a thumbs up too, Eric.
Anymore?
That deserves a your mama joke deserves a thumbs up. If you don't give it, I'll go on there and I'll do it myself. In fact, I'm going to go do it myself anyways.
You know what? And oh my God, I haven't done a single one of these. Oh,
single one of what?
Except for Cold-Hearted Bastard. He already knows. But of course, I'd like to just leave the comments. I haven't been. I haven't been leaving the update, so everybody knows that I've been screwed again. Of course, this might be the last thing they read before the channel is deleted. Jolson. Sorry. Reply.
Yep. There, I've given him my thumbs up. Did it show up?
I don't know if out refreshing, and then I'll lose all these.
I give him a thumbs up. That was a great comment.
We'll have to read it again when I get back there, after taking care of my responsibilities to notify everybody that YouTube is obviously a another plan for the God.
You know what?
The government.
It's the same kind of person that would be okay with a biological male, and which you could also say a mentally how do I say it without being too fucking offensive? A fucking retarded fucking male that thinks it's a female. Participating in girls' sports, going into the girls' locker room and the girls' bathroom. And the example we see that is most prevalent is raping women or raping young girls in the girls' bathroom because they're a fucking sexual predator anyways. And if their dad or mom slap them around a little bit more and says, no, you're a fucking idiot, that shit could be solved quickly.
Oh, I guess just like I have missed in the past, a bunch of you missed the comment. DFC says B9. Gunwild beat you to it.
You know what we don't have, Eric?
EMT says
boom. You know what we don't have? We don't have Clue and we don't have heavy whipping cream. Do we?
I No.
Next time I go shopping, I gotta get some Kahlua then. Would you like some Kahlua and cream? What is that? Is that a White Russian?
I think so. Doesn't it also have vodka in it?
We can put vodka. We can put all kinds of shit.
You put whatever the fuck you want in.
Wow.
Oh, personal favorite.
Can I put something in that?
Those eyes have seen a lot of love. Or have they?
Wow.
Salty says it's a great day for nakedness. Tardisia says only if it's a Y. If it's a Y in it.
Where would you...
Hang on, I don't know. Tardisia.
With that... Hey, hang on a second. And put in there. You gotta do another sub-comment. Go up. Go.
I'm not doing any sub-comments.
I'm doing a fucking sub-comment. Let's see if it shows up.
This 27 says maybe salty. Multi-Gunman says the only true wisdom is knowing you know nothing about nakedness. Okay. Poco, a lot of comments deleted. Hector says I noticed that. Poco, Matt can't compare two pistols at one time. All his strength is in one hand. Redneck, okay, I subbed the Fat Nuts. Thank you. I don't know who he is, but he didn't leave an asshole comment or anything. J-Dog is here at work, which is really sad because J-Dog seems like he's always at work. But then again, if he's not at work, he's putting something on layaway. J-Dog, I have the smaller version of the Zippo hand
Speaking
warmer.
of putting shit on layaway, it's probably a gun, isn't it?
Yes.
So, remember Heath from Acme?
Mm-hmm.
He's a gunsmith now at a gun shop in Superior.
Yeah, I think you told me that. It's that new one. Gunwild Man Cave Matt looks funny with hair. Tell him to shave that beaver.
Are we going to get Eric, are we going to get canceled if I say I'm going to grape you?
Speaking of beavers, what the front half of that looks like? Back half looks pretty damn good.
Did you get the one I sent you the other day, what I used to look for and what I look for now? Did you get that one?
I don't know. Gunwild, wasn't the Viking supposed to be there tonight? Speak of the devil, and he appears.
Speak of the Viking and he appears.
Didn't Scourgian? You never feel as big as you do with a...
This one, Eric. Do you get it? You know what they're looking for?
Oh, making sure that they're... Then Scourge is looking for... Pygmy love? Did I already let him know that I'm... I don't know if I'm double...
Holy shit, this smells like fucking grape soda, Eric.
It tastes like it.
Here, click. Think.
Okay. Gunwild, any respectable skeet/trap range do not allow shotguns with pistol grips. At least that is the case in my experiences.
This tastes like grape Kool-Aid, man.
It's more work beer.
I gotta say, this Artisanal is the shit. That's pretty good.
Gunwild, those two are never allowed to do a brew review at the same time again. Too much chitter chatter and we can't hear the comments being read. It's tough enough with one of them. Try two of them.
The threesome will occur again.
Mr. Mark Mac.
The best part of that is Matt really hates when I call it a threesome. Can we have a foursome with his sister?
Mr. Mark Mac said the thesis and a very nice SIG/Mauser M2 Eric. Like to have that in a 9mm. I think it's awesome. I can't wait to go shoot it. I will say I watched a few reviews on them. I watched a guy do a review on the 40 cal. which of course this one is wink wink. And he did say that it probably wouldn't make a very good carry gun.
Would this shit ruin my appetite, you think?
Did anything ruin your appetite?
I mean, like...
It's going to be a while because as soon as we're done, I got to go make the pizza ourselves.
Oh, it's a frozen?
No. It's not. It's a quick trip ready bake.
Which one?
This one was spicy Italian sausage, red peppers, crushed red peppers, there was a whole bunch of indigestion.
I've not had that one yet.
Neither have I.
I like the tailgater personally. And surprisingly, well, not surprisingly, it's quick trip food.
Have you seen the weather out? No, they got one of the best pizzas I've had. Scary.
No, I said not surprising. It's quick trip food.
Fuck. We have dinner from Quick Trip every...
Fuck! What do I do now?
This is not good.
What do I do now?
Oh, here. I got ya. I can't remember if this one has one on it. No. Somebody sent me a whole fucking box of them, and they're in here somewhere. Hang on. Don't panic. Call Anik. There you go. Nope. Oh my god. Give me that. My fucking favorite knife, and you're using it to open a fucking Spam can? I don't even like to carry this one anymore. You're so fired. Yeah, guess what? You want that one out.
I'm gonna have to watch the video now. Hey Eric, you know how you said you did
I'm not talking to you. Cheap old gun guy. Tell Miles to go fuck himself for fucking with your knife. If I said it once, I'll say it 1,000 times.
Fuck your body! Fuck your body! Fuck your body!
You know something?
Gunwell gave me that one, so if you fucking fuck that one up.
You know how you said you did steak and scrambled eggs the other day?
It was a T-bone, which Chuck said, I bet he never even had a T-bone. Fuck you, Chuck, you fucking loser. What? Yeah? That was really good.
I actually asked the wife if she'd make steak and eggs one night. Like the day before that shit.
Oh. You know what? That fucking T-bone was like on 2/3 or more of my plate.
So here's
I ended up with this like 2 scoops of eggs, and I was okay with that.
So yeah, when we would do the table 12 gunnery, in at least in Germany, the tradition was the cooks would do. So you'd be out all night doing your table 12, right?
Jeez, I'm gonna turn this fucking thing off.
Who is it?
It's anything but someone I give a shit about. Oh, I'm supposed to take my meds.
Yeah, they do steak. So when you came off table 12, the platoon gunnery, right?
Mm-hmm.
You would do you would get steak and eggs. It was kind of cool. The battalion commander sitting there, and he's like, "Good job, guys." Throws a plate of steak and eggs at you, however much you want, and you want to chow it out on that.
Oh, don't worry, I'm okay with it. But did Christine happen to mention that there is no Christmas going on over here? The hell? Is she drinking? Period.
Is that Sam?
No, it's John. He's
on his
he
way.
is just boarding his flight.
Which John?
He's arriving at 2 a.m. tomorrow.
Which John?
Solar.
Here?
To go home.
He ain't getting home at 2 a.m. tomorrow.
He was off whoring.
He ain't getting home at 2 a.m. tomorrow. He's gonna be fucking stuck in the airport.
Damn! Look at that! You could have picked that up for under $400? Yeah, you fucked up. Period. I mean, I love you. I missed on that? Oh man, you gotta be upset with himself.
Oh.
A 4046, a TSW 4046 for $381.
So hey, Eric, I would actually own the Beretta M9, an actual Beretta M9 9mm, not a fucking civilian copy. If I get an actual military one where I got the little lanyard clip and everything, I'd own that. But I'd have to have it locked away in a gun safe because, well, one, the kid.
Just to cheap version. I have. It's actually not being used right now. I think it's under Christine's side of the bed. I don't think it's being used. If I've ever had a gun go missing, maybe I should go upstairs and check it. It was just one of those letter.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like 2 inches of cement with the plastic coating over it, and then I just fill it full of foam.
That'd be an I would get a.
I brought that to John Solers when I went to Maine last year because he said I could carry in his house, but he wanted the gun so that if Rhett grabbed it from my side, that it was there was no live round in it, that I had to rack the slide to make it work. He goes, Rhett would never know about racking the slide, but if he goes, oh, cool gun, blam blam. And at night, when I took it off my side...
That's John knowing his son and looking out for him and everyone else around him. And so that's... Is Rhett with him right now? Flying?
No. I think his mother.
Okay.
His mother has him.
Rhett's mother or John's mother?
Rhett won't fly. Rhett's mother.
Okay.
Rhett won't fly. When John was supposed to come here, David and Bunky offered to buy him and Rhett airline tickets to get from Maine to here, and John had to turn it down because Rhett the anxiety would be too much. They'd have to drive.
You know what? Some of that stuff's understandable. You know?
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's a good kid.
But does John not have anything but time to drive here?
I like Rhett a lot. Clyde says, no, hate me, I'm an idiot.
You gonna have some of this, Eric?
No, I'm waiting on the pizza. Because of this whole COVID thing, I have been eating so less. I could probably have that last big chunk and not be able to have any pizza.
That's weird. I tested positive for COVID and I didn't lose my appetite.
Well, depends on when you talk to her. There might have been more plans, but after being sick and everything that's been going on, we're just going to sit in the backyard and make naked snow angels. That's what I told Matt's grandma this morning. I was over tucking Matt in.
Why is there 4 wings for this? Oh, because she took and she shook her chest. Why are there wings by her knees?
Grandma goes, hope you and Christine have a good Merry Christmas. And I said, hey, it's going to be just like Thanksgiving. It's just going to be the 2 of us. I said, hey, Grandma, take a look out in the backyard or later on tomorrow, though. Me and Christine will be in the backyard making naked snow angels. And she just laughed as she closed the basement door. That's when me and Matt were morning drinking.
Oh, speaking of morning drinking, I got Monday off.
I took Monday off. I can't afford it, but...
Hey, do we want to do it? Do we want to do
no.
Breakfast, asshole. Fucking breakfast.
You think they're gonna, I doubt they're going to be open.
Social house.
Well, maybe we should find out tomorrow if they're going to be open or not on Monday.
I'll bet you any money that shit's on their website.
God damn it. Look at that background. Cheap old gun guy. Oh, sorry, I already read that one. Hops and lead. Steven! People shooting trap is just speed shooting in a predicted scenario. A running intruder is different.
So it says Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, Christmas observed. Monday is Christmas observed. Hours may differ.
Hector? Hey, Eric. Want a Christmas kitten? No!
I don't want a fucking another dog either.
Do I need to remind you of the rules before we started filming?
I'm just going to throw that out there.
Mr. 27's top 39th. Multi-Gunman says winning. Again? Well, of course, I don't have to repeat it because if you're watching me, I'm not at the channel anyway because I'm on a timeout for speaking about what was on Twitter.
Well, he certainly wasn't given a fair chance.
You know, YouTube, how is it that your community guidelines align with the fraudulent government and the FBI? Please explain that to me. You know, just so I'm on record as saying this, I appealed the second strike and simply asked them, have they seen the Twitter files? It is quite obvious by now that there was fraud.
There was collusion and
Yeah, but
coercion.
you've been here.
There was coercion in that shit. If the FBI stopped by here and said, hey, Eric, I'm going to stop talking shit, or we're going to fucking take all your guns, Eric might consider it.
Yeah, but you were here, I'm sure, when I've said this more than once. It has already been proven by asking and people if you knew
Hang on.
that Hunter Biden...
Before you get another strike, you have to word it right. You have to speak in code, Eric. So, while officially Donald Trump lost the 2022 elections, we can certainly say we don't believe it was a fair election process or a fair reporting of the issues behind the electability of officials.
Brew Company, Mr. 27, let the fuckery commence, says Mr. 27. Oh, no, I can speak in code. When people were interviewed and asked if they would have known about the Hunter Biden laptop, they said that they would have not had voted for the mentally ill, retard, aged old man. So, they've already proven that if Twitter and Facebook would not have covered it all up, now YouTube is covering it up. Wade, I love my shotguns, but they're a short-range weapon. I have a wide-angle red dot on my 870 Tactical. It's the Alice of my shotguns. This 27 multi-gunman is the 12 gauge. 12 gauges are after 357 Magnum, then whiskey, then nakedness, then finishing with 12 gauges. 12 gauges should be second. This 27. Welcome to the show, Brew Ebomey Studio, Brew Miles. Chuck says Democrats aren't the only ones that control the narrative.
Eric.
Maybe so, but there certainly is a majority of them right now. Seems how they are controlling YouTube, used to be controlling Twitter, controlling Fagbook, controlling ABC, NBC, CBS, CNN.
LGBTQIA.
The Imperial
Fuck
fan.
them retards.
G2. Watched yesterday's review on TV and forgot to jump on and make an entry. Oops. So basically, if you're watching this, you could probably kiss the CaptainDick Nozzle channel goodbye because YouTube is bought and paid for by the Democratic Party and the
No. Democrat. Stop using that bullshit fucking term Democratic Party, because it's a word trick to make you believe or make idiots believe that they're actually democratic. That they stand for democratic principles. And that therefore, if you are not for the Democratic Party, you are an enemy of democracy.
Is a hit.
Ah, fucking Molly Jane, yes. She can arrest me anytime. But
Sharky says, cheers all, rifle hiding behind the maintained packages. Hey, Matt. Ooh, he doesn't say anything to you. Sharky, 8 minutes.
yeah, fuck him.
Death by soon right there, and she'll drink your beer. Worth it. Okay, what is he talking about at 8 minutes? Who cares what he's talking about when you got that? Man! He came home and she said, hey, honey, I have a surprise for you. I bet you it's not a puppy. Sharky, right there, that bitch would kick your ass. Sharky, welcome back, Matt. Good to see you survived. Oh, and 24 minutes and 43 seconds. I'd die happy.
Hey, Eric, you have it was Big Jeff that won, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have his email?
It's probably gunwild1 at Gmail, but I don't know. I don't email him. I text him.
Oh, I can text him too.
Well, I can't give you his number without authorization. That's a personal rule. Serious.
If he wants 40 fucking bucks, I'm gonna either need his number or his email. Because he was the one that suffered the most through this fucking shit with my board and came out on top.
I didn't put it in there.
Just text him and say, hey, can I give Miles your number or your email?
That would be the current one. I'll text it to you. Are you ready?
Here, let me just see. Let me look, fucker.
Yeah, but wouldn't this be easier?
No.
Because then you can just copy and paste. Except for it comes out all screwed up, so you have to like fix it. Otherwise you'll get undeliverable message. Sharky, yes. Very large cans. Where were we? Oh, Sharky, did I send you the love thing? Sharky probably already knows, because he's part of the deplorables too, but okay, Sharky, hey, Miles! It's the Three Musketeers right there, no wonder it's a long one. Mr. 27, I'm not a good American, I only have a BB gun 1911. Sharky says, blasphemy. Multi-Gunman says, you can make up for it by shooting the BB gun naked. Mr. 27, can you shoot 40 through a 10mm? It'll probably jam a lot, though. Sharky says, depends. I've seen videos where it ran fine. It's all about the extractor grabbing it. Multi-Gunman says, only if you're naked. Yeah, it kind of depends on the gun. Evidently, the Glock will run 40 through the G20 like it's nobody's business. But Tom, what's the current temperature in Duluth? We are really warm compared to earlier this morning. Hey Google, what's the current temperature outside?
In Duluth, it's currently 5 degrees. Due to current wind conditions, it feels like it's minus 15.
Sharky says, nuts freeze off degrees. Sharky, shoot Skeet
there
with
it is,
the
it's
links.
gone. It's off. If you get that, let us know. But it's off, Eric.
Her top would be nice.
I fucking wish her. Holy, that has to be Photoshop, man. There's no way she's got that little waist and that big of a bust.
I've seen more pictures of her, and I'm pretty sure that's real.
Wow.
They might be fake. I mean,
Why does she have 2 nipples?
pierced. You're seeing the piercings. The little
She's a fucking
little
alien.
bar. Sharky says it's a good practice shooting at moving targets. Just don't use birdshot. Use buck, or go pro and go slugs. Oh,
Why don't you do a cut round where you take it just below the thing, you cut halfway around on each side so it makes a fucking shot slug.
Mr. 27 says Brumette is right on the money with the sports is just the politicians distracting the peasants. Sharky, Hotel 2. H2 is a hit. Would you guys get together on this shit?
H2. Oh!
Fuck. Sharky, trust me, Miles. You don't want to see my cleaning lady. Sharky, SH, and of course,
You know what? Hey,
Babe Robbery.
I'll take that challenge. Post a picture and we'll put her up in the Brew Babes.
Thank God this is over. The horny one. That is an F-18 Hornet bottle opener, sir. A Hornet fixer opener. Laugh out loud. Oh yeah, it's badass. It's a tuning Hornet fixer.
You know what would be even cooler, Eric? If it had the dual tail fins up here. Can we do it? Can it be done?
Buy your own CNC machine. You could start making shit. Last comment. Oops, sorry. I gotta let him know. I gotta let Jim know. Multi-gunman. Well, fuck. I am late. Oh fuck! I hate when that happens.
Something doesn't look right about her fucking head and face. It looks fucking fake.
Who cares about either one of those? Okay, what do I think about sour cone from Artisanal Brewworks? The grape flavor and the shape. I think that I like this more than the cherry.
Yeah. I give it a 10.
These are both really good. They are sour, but they're not. It's kind of that weird thing.
They're
There's
also
just enough
sweet.
sweetness there that.
It's like Kool-Aid with alcohol in it.
Hey, Kool-Aid.
Or like a juice box. It's an adult juice box.
That's what we need to come up with. Adult juice boxes.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, wipe my meat juice up there, Eric.
It needs a good delousing. Okay. Let's go to the club. Two of you. Rich? See, everybody's already saying things got deleted, and here we are. This gives me anything that's still left. Rich Huff says cheer clevers.
Cheers, Rich.
And Gunwild says cheers bitches. So Gunwild is
Shit, he's
active. He should have received your thing.
You know what? Should we wait around till he responds?
No. I have not had anything since a handful of pistachios for dinner last night.
I should bring my Milwaukee hatchet over here that I got a free battery with.
Jesus. If you buy this hatchet, we'll give you a battery.
Fucking sold.